Have you ever been in the pool pit and we say, whoa, but I went through a situation today where I've been, I would have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you ever been through a time of swallowing? It has been
Ah,
very overwhelming. Have you swallowed?
ah, Roscoe. Ah, Roscoe, I don't know what to say about that. I'm a little worried. Roscoe, you got some of that communion moonshine. I'm a little taken back.
I don't want nothing to do with this heathen, this bull crap. You damn heathens. You're nasty. You're nasty. I don't want to talk about no goddamn swallow.
See, Roscoe, that's not what a grown man should be talking about here. I drink my water. I don't know about everybody else.
Look, I don't like my friend to tickle. So I don't want nothing to do with this goddamn conversation.
I mean, it makes me feel some type of way, like the last time Uncle Rocket jumped in the outhouse and stopped.
You talking too much. You know what this is? He's stuck in the goddamn room and just no oops.
Look, don't get mad at me because Jesse was flossing his cheeks with some barbed wire.
Oh, goddamn it. Look, that was a dramatic experience for me. You know, I had damn daydreams, you know what I'm saying? I can't be talking about that type of stuff.
I told you to stop betting on rutabagas and collard greens. Now, this man up here in church talking about he wanted to be swallowed up.
Now, oh God, but now my nipple's getting hard. You see what you ain't did?
That's about the time when you stuck your...
You do some weird things to me. I ain't got control over my hormones yet.
Look. Just make sure you ain't in the backyard choking the chicken in the coop.
I mean, I can't exactly do that because, Bubba, oops, I said too much.
You know what? Let's just start the show before we tell on the family reunion.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Dang that! You're dang nasty mother.
Where's the moonshine at? Where's the moonshine at? My throat is getting dry.
Yeah, my throat's dry too. I mean, I'll keep that one to myself. Tell all the family secret, you nasty mother, sick bastard.
Oh my gosh. Hey man, what's going on? This is the ATL Sports game right now. Y'all look, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. Some of y'all have, some of y'all haven't. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Telling all the family secrets. It's called Smallville for a reason, god dang it.
Have you ever been swallowed?
Swallow. I said Swallowville, okay? I didn't say Smallville. I said Swallowville.
And look, it's better than gargling. Have you been gargled at?
Let's gargle. Let's gargle. Let's gargle.
Before we get to the guys, before we get to y'all in the chat, before we get to my brothers on the panel, yeah, we gonna get.
Y'all gonna get swallowed.
Right next to me.
Have you ever been swallowed up? Well, it was overwhelming.
That's swallowing.
Swallowing.
We got the Silver Fox. We got Six-Man K-Style, and he's almost incapacitated on the swallowing. And right
Boy,
below me, we got the nose tackle feeling himself, big hand, big hand
Have
is
you ever
pleading
been
no
swallowed?
you ever been swallowed?
and then
Have you ever been swallowed?
we got Senator Palpatine, aka Mad Mike, and he's not a part of the swallowing.
No, I'm from Swallowville.
All right, man, we're gonna get to y'all in pole position. We got Extreme X, we got Smooth C 78, we got A137 Sauce, we got Georgia, Texas boy, and Andrew G. Come on, man, you got to be, man. Andrew, you got to have a talk, man. I understand life happens, but you got to be in first, man. We got to work on it. We got Andrew G. He's coming in fourth. We got Brian Peoples. We got Iron Mike 44 Gaming. What's going on? We got Brian Peoples. He said, what the we got Miss Sonia Howe. We got Cedric Murphy. He said, what's happening? And then we got JB. He said, dang nabbit, boy.
Dang, nabbit,
We
boy.
got Wallace.
Yeah, dang it.
Y'all
He
gonna
said, you
get
got
out of
D.
my
Coleman.
busted green Caulfield.
Get out my pockets. Yeah, ATL
Get
Leo.
your hand out
We
my
got
pocket.
Bernard. He said, y'all wow. We got Southside 12. What's going on? John St. Clair. John said, those are pictures of my cousins. Come on, John.
Come on, John. Come on, man.
Oh, dude, no.
Hey, man, what's going on, man? We got D. Sloan. What's going on, man? Like I said, shout out to you and your family, man. All right, we got wait a minute. We got Wallace Smith, ATL, Dirty, Brian Peoples, man. Appreciate you, man. We starting out with the 199. Say y'all need Jesus. We all.
It's too late for
I
that.
mean, there was a
I'm
man
saying-
of the cloth that was talking about swallowing, so
Swallowing.
Swallowing.
We got Ghost Peppers and we got Mucho Grande. Look, man, tonight is about to be one of them shows. Y'all go ahead and take off your. We pulling the Band-Aid off. And y'all want to know why? K-Styles. We gonna have this. First of all, we gonna get to the sensible stuff because we gonna get on the silly stuff later. But first thing we got here, teachable moment. Are the moves the Falcons are making to the coaching staff leaning towards player development? Whew. And the person I want to take lead on this is none other than the man that tells you about this swallowing.
Well, we'll be talking about the teachable moments. We'll be talking about the teachable moments. Other Falcons making this coaching staff leaning towards.
Sound like the ear sniper.
I must be.
I almost spit out my moonshine, Roscoe.
This success.
Succotash.
Succotash. But are they making moves towards development? Yeah. For the simple fact that when we're talking about player development, you always gotta have a coaching staff that's not that are cohesive as one, that knows each other's roles. When we're looking at the guys they bring it in, like you said, you're bringing in like I say once again, Led Schulters. That's what guy nobody's talking about. That's a guy that's to help this safety room. Like I said, you just bringing guys that are relatable to the players in itself. Yes, they definitely are bringing in guys for development because this team, you got 22 free agents coming in this year. Well, leaving this year. That means you're going to have to develop some players, and you got some players on your roster right now that are in need of development too. So to answer your question in short terms, yes.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah, we got to figure out what that is right there. Mike, I don't know. Somebody's Mike. Okay, there we go.
Oh,
All right. No, it's gone now. All right, now, Mike, I'm gonna go to you next because this right here is a very vital question because all of the foolishness we've been hearing this week, Mike has often said the Falcons will tell you exactly what they're doing, basically right in front of your face. And Mike, go ahead and give us your take on this right here.
First of all, I want to say hello to my brother Justin Farmer. Um, are the Falcons leaning towards player development? I think it's quite obvious if you look at one, the hiring of a a coach that, and in one particular aspect, if you look at how, obviously he's a DB, and DBs understand passing concepts, whereas offensive defense side of the ball, so he understands that. Furthermore, he went in 2017-18. He put the passing game. He designed a passing game for the Atlanta Falcons offense with Steve Sarkisian. Um, so you look at that, you know, obviously that's a huge time. Then you bring in a guy like the video that I made earlier today about our very own Zach Robinson. He's a passing game coordinator himself. And then you look at the hire of um, DJ Williams, the nephew of Doug Williams, and then you have TJ Yates. So when you look at all of these signs, the Falcons are showing you something. And this something is exactly this. All right. I'm about to tell you guys. Well, I'm almost 60% sure that Desmond Ritter is going to be here. I don't think you have that many guys allocated to the passing game. All right. If you're going to trade that guy away, you don't need 15 guys helping develop a quarterback. So this tells me one, that Desmond Ritter, they're going to continue to work on Desmond Ritter, and two, whoever that quarterback is that they draft, in my opinion, is going to be the guy. I think he's going to be the guy that they help develop. So there's the hot take from your boy, man, Mike. I think Desmond Ritter is going to be here. They're going to help. They're going to continue to develop him. I mean, if he becomes something, he'll become trade bait, or he'll just be a backup quarterback. But I think the real guy, I think they're going to develop their guy, whoever that guy is in the draft.
Mike has led to another topic, but right now, Ant, let me get your take on that before we get into the good stuff.
The good stuff.
The good stuff.
Well, I think it's just like Mike just said. You don't bring in these, you don't make a wide receiver coach into a quarterback coach, which he should have been in the first place. You don't move him into that role if you're not looking to develop young talent.
Mm.
And then you don't hire these other pieces, quarterback coaches, this and that. You don't do that if you're not looking to develop young talent. So they see that we might have something here on this roster, but you don't know what that looks like unless you develop it.
And that's a good point, Ant. And I'm gonna put together everything that everybody said on the panel. The Falcons typically in history have not been known for developing players. You either came in knocking down doors and blowing everybody's minds with how you did, or you did not, and you were out of here. And shout out to Jew Talk Sports. What up, Jew? Everybody give Jew a shout out in the comment section. He said, "What's up, fellas?" But in recent years, the Falcons have learned, hey, guess what? It's time to work with what we got. Why? Because we're not trying to spend X amount of dollars. And as K Styles eloquently put earlier this week, the Falcons don't have a lot of money right now to just be wasting. And the reason why I'm getting at that is this, like Mike said, there's a good 60% possibility that Desmond Ridder is here. But what y'all not paying attention to, the reason why the development of this team is so important, Raheem Morris is not trying to do a bunch of heavy lifting. And if you got a turnstile for a team, that's a lot of heavy lifting. What you do, him and the rest of the coaching staff are going to sit down and evaluate the players, the playmakers, and the serviceable players. Everybody on this team right now has improvement. Everybody. You know why? Because as good as Jesse Bates played, we're still 7-10. As good as Okuda may have done, as good as Calais Campbell had did, I mean, they still went 7-10. So across the board, everybody's got improvement. Now, what the coaching staff will do is they'll look and say, okay, this is where he went wrong. This is where he went wrong. We can improve on that. And the reason why Mike says the 60% on Desmond Ridder is because TJ Yates, even though he was wide receiver coach last season, he's watched Desmond Ridder the whole season. He's watched Taylor Heineke the whole season. He's watched Logan Woodside, for lack thereof, the entire season. He knows where they lack. He knows where they're strong. He knows exactly where they had mental mistakes, and he knows exactly when they had mental meltdowns. And he also knows what positions Arthur put him in that most veteran quarterbacks will normally be able to get themselves out of. So it's an easy transition. I can't develop somebody that I don't know. Not right off the bat. It's not as easy. I can develop somebody. Now, TJ Yates can sit Ridder down and say, see what you did? You did this, you did this, you did this. You know how many men you left on the field? You can see that guy over there? He can teach him to see the whole field in moments where there's pressure. Now you bring in another quarterback. That quarterback can actually sit down and be developed properly while we win games. They're not just going to take a rookie and throw him out there because there's too much of a learning curve. If your head coach and your owner say we in win now mode, they're going to get another quarterback, yes. They may try to get the best one in the draft, but he's going to sit. The player development means that you keep the core veterans, you keep the core players that have experience, field experience. Now all you got to do is just bring out what's already in them. Saves you time, saves you money, and now you can focus on free agency and the draft. Adding pieces where we had problems or where we was missing players. Simple as that. This is not about being cute, and this is not about, we want to be liked by the media. Not at all. But K Styles, you guys mentioned something about Desmond Ridder, right? Oh gosh.
Oh, yo. What's up? What's up?
This topic right here is gonna be funny, and I'm gonna let Mike take lead on this. Justin Fielders, do your feelings matter?
No, we're not
Wow.
doing that. His
Oh,
name.
Jiggy.
Wow.
No. We are making a declaration here. His name is not Justin Fields. It's Juan Carlos Fields.
Juan Carlos.
Juan Carlos Fields.
Juan Carlos Fielders, do your feelings matter? And I want the man that embodies the man we all love, El Jefe Rock. I need you, Mike, to tell them if their feelings matter or not. Mike, you have the floor.
Wow. Just got set up, y'all. This is supposed to be my older brother, and my older brother upset me up. I did some crap.
I need them to understand what AFN is trying to get it, because a lot of people been sleeping on feelings. Feelings.
So I just want a few people to answer this question. What do you guys think? Do you think your feelings matter in regards to Justin Fields? Do you think that your opinion should matter as it pertains to Arthur Smith, Terry Fontenot, and Raheem Morris? Do you think that your feelings should matter? And I'm talking about the people that are for Justin Fields. Do you think your feelings and your take in regards to if we should go after him? I just need one person to say yes or no. That's all.
Anyone? Bueller?
It's Bueller. Bueller, yes. And of course a motherfucking man strapped up. Strapped up 24 will say some dumb ass shit like that.
Manscaped.
Why the fuck should we care about what the fuck you feel like the Falcons should be doing? Your name is strapped up. That sounds like a hoe. Like, why should we listen to hoes now all the time?
Wait a minute.
You can't even control yourself, but you talking about we should care about what the fuck you think. Why? You talking about strapped up 24, and we motherfucker, what are this? Goddamn Xbox game or something? Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Strapped up 24. Why the fuck should they care about what you think? Do you have a PhD in footballology?
Footballology.
Do you have a PhD in head coachology? Can you even recite a play? A quarterback? But we should care about what the fuck you think. The Falcons should care about what you think about a quarterback. You don't even give a fuck if the motherfucker can't read the defense. You don't even give a fuck if the quarterback runs into another offensive lineman or throw the ball in the back of his head or looking right at two wide open guys in the middle of the field where he's looking and he still doesn't complete it. But we should care about what you think. Hell no. Because fans don't care about truth. The fans don't care about if the motherfucker literally runs into a damn goalpost, falls on the damn ground, bumps his head, get back up and say, my fault. Oh, it didn't happen. Nope. It was the head coach's fault. He shouldn't have called a run play. This is the shit y'all be saying. This is shit that y'all see that this guy do, but we should care about what the fuck you think about him being a superstar on this Falcon team. No, the fuck we shouldn't care about what the hell you think or anybody who like Justin Fields. I'm telling you right now, you are a fucking moron. You are a moron. Because this guy is showing you time and time again that he cannot be trusted, but you're saying like look, what you doing? The Tina Turner? He means well. Bitch, no, he don't.
No, he don't. What are we talking about? What are we doing, people? What are we doing? And go to hell, Warren. You knew I was gonna go on a fucking rant, you son bitch. Like we really doing this? This man out here running the wall. He throwing interceptions to wide open defensive linemen like they tight ends or something. Like, what are we? Your wide receiver, the crazy part about it, the wide receiver black. And the defensive lineman white. How can you get that wrong?
Lord have mercy.
You know a nigga from a white boy? I know the difference between a dark white and black wide receiver and a white defensive lineman. And if you can't,
I knew he was coming in here.
Right on cue.
Right on cue.
And guess who returned? Guess who returned after a long absence?
Boing.
Mr. Chucky Boy is back. I ain't seen him in about a week.
Yeah.
Gee, I wonder why.
Hey, Chuck. How you doing, Chuck? What's going on, Chuck? How you doing, Chuck?
But you see what happened yesterday was the
Man,
experience.
whoa. I'm sorry. The son bitch, get your goofy ass. Look, El Torrico beats. Look. What we gonna do? We not gonna do this. I don't see me a Hornswoggle be the Big Show in a wrestling match. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, look. If Justin Fields beat the hell out of us, that means the Falcons got more issues than just the quarterback did.
This man, it's 14 below zero outside, and you up here talking about Justin Fields beat the Atlanta Falcons. It's 14 to grow. Look, I can't even get you. Look, your nuts won't even grow in 15 below zero. But you sitting up here trying to tell me that means something. Don't nobody want to play no 15. The weather is literally 15 below. The winter is 15 below, but you up here praising a guy. You know who else beat the Falcons? You know who else beat the Falcons?
Josh Dobbs.
But do y'all? You know what I'm saying? Are you saying that too?
Well. Let me correct.
That means Josh Dobbs should be the quarterback for the Falcons this year.
Kyler Murray.
Kyler
Murray. You know what? Let me correct a rutabaga. You do realize,
man, a rutabaga need to stick one right up his. Look, he need to stick one right up his, right between his damn ears, okay? Right up the goddamn nose of his, okay? Because his nose so far up his anus, he don't even know what the fucking anus smell like.
Well, I can't say. Well,
y'all gotta understand something.
Look. Hey, look. He had his opportunity when we had it open this week, and he fumbled the ball.
The rutabaga went. He did exactly what we.
He had a turnover. He had a turnover.
He had a turnover.
Oh,
yeah, man. He Desmond rid of that hole. That's what he did. He Desmond rid of that.
Okay.
Up there talking about some damn. He beat the Falcons. He beat the Falcons, dude.
But see, y'all gotta understand. So, number one, everybody has an opportunity to have a good game. Number two, he was just getting even after that beatdown. After that beatdown we gave him in the dome. I mean, in the bins. I mean, we sent the man home on a cart.
I'm sorry, yeah, about it.
We sent the man home on a cart. That's the game that Cordero Patterson ran from end zone to end zone on the entire Chicago team. I mean, so
this man talk about one win. He beat the Falcons one time after the Falcons beat him. Man, get out of here, man.
Like,
y'all slow. Y'all some slow people. Y'all really are slow. I see why y'all like Georgia.
Y'all came in there. But before I say something, Ant, go ahead and give us your take, because it's this is. I knew y'all was coming.
Talking about some damn. He beat the Falcons. Get your car. Oh my God.
We beat Chicago in 22.
No, look. No, so that means we. I'm clamoring for Josh Dobbs to be QB1 for the Falcons next year. How about that?
Josh Dobbs,
I
Josh
Josh
second
Dobbs,
that.
Josh
I
Dobbs,
second that.
Josh Dobbs.
That's what we
Josh
This
want.
man up there talking about
Dobbs.
the Falcons, the best game Desmond had when he beat a playoff team. Okay, now shut the fuck up.
I mean, you know what? I want our
He
quarterback.
literally beat a playoff team, so I don't want to hear this bullshit
No, no, no,
about
no, no, no,
Desmond
no,
Ritter
no,
ain't
no.
in
Wait,
it.
wait, 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 wait. He
He
beat
put up.
a
Go ahead.
he beat a soon-to-be Hall of Fame GOAT that y'all quote the GOAT in Brady. Yeah, we beat a playoff team in with the same person that had a good year in Stroud.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He put up I think 340, 350 yards passing in the game. So man, just shut up. Just shut up. All right, shut up. I won't sit up there and talk about no damn Justin Fields who got a 61% damn passing, and that's actually worse. That's worse than damn Desmond Ritter. Man, get out of here with this bull. Y'all are some freaking morons. You people don't realize how stupid you really are jumping on this bandwagon. It's stupid.
All right, Ed, go ahead.
Oh, they said we crazy. Chuck said.
Now you want to get on. We want to get on with the show and start roasting. Yeah, because you realize how fucking stupid you sound.
No. We kind of having fun with this because Chuck literally said he eyeballing our QB opinions because of Desmond Ritter.
Come on, man.
When these are the same guys that said Justin Fields was going to be a Hall of Fame.
He gonna be a Hall of Fame.
You know what?
How do you know that?
Nobody knows.
What? Just for that, I want I want Engelbert Humperdinck to be our quarterback for Atlanta Falcons. That's
we got
Justin Fields about to be Hall of Famer. Yeah.
Like I said, if the prerequisite is they beat the Falcons last year, that means Josh Dobbs need to be QB1 for the Falcons.
Wait a minute. Let me get this. Let me get this. A backstrap. You know what? I appreciate your honesty. No. I appreciate your honesty, but I got one question for you. If it's so bad, why are you
here?
Go home, Roger.
Just leave.
Man, just turn that strap around and put it in your own. Okay, put it in your own hole. All right, you do that for me.
No. I'm about to say, do one better. Drop the link and let him tell us how trash we are.
That's up to one.
Yeah, you know what? You know what, K-Stock, you got it. Somebody put the link in there because
all right,
I got time today. I got
time. Bust it wide open.
I got time. Now make sure. Now I'm gonna tell you right now. When you come in here, make sure you bring something now.
Yeah, leave that strap where you at too. We don't play them games around here.
There it is. There
it is, shouting.
There it is. There it is.
Come now, on, butt strap. Come on, butt strap. Come on here.
Moment. Because remember now, he said our stuff is trash, yet here you are.
Now I'm about to say, if it's trash, you hit the link and tell the world why it's trash.
Why?
Come on, butt strap. Let's go.
Oh wow, yeah. Hit that link, then strapped up. Yeah.
So all I'm gonna do is just sit back and listen.
Hey.
Because people swear they can do that we're trash until they actually have to sit down in front of a microphone and be heard.
This is the 3-minute intermission.
Justin Farmer said,
man. Yeah, this is where it usually take about 15 minutes for somebody.
Who is this now? Is this
Soldier
you?
Slim? Like, is this you?
There you go.
Is this you?
I don't know.
Hold on, Soldier Slim, is this you?
Yo.
What's that?
Is this Mr. Stay Strapped?
Nah, hell no, man. But man, look, these folks is fucking crazy, man. These damn field condoms running around this motherfucker, man. These niggas is fucking condoms, man. Not even the brand new gold wrap out the pack joints, bro. They the old used up joints you find on the side of the road when you're walking through the bluff. The old dirty used up joints. Man, what's wrong with these folk, man?
These folk don't make no sense.
These folk really clamoring for a motherfucker that's what, 4 and 12? I mean, 12 games in 4 years.
Yeah.
That averages out to 4, 3, and 14 seasons, my nigga. Now, let's just change the race. Let's say that this is Matt Ryan, and he come in and he have 4, 3, and 14 years. What do we call him?
And
A damn bum. We'd have ran his ass out of here immediately.
Man, where is Mr. Stay Strapped? Come on, Mr. Stay Strapped.
Look, we got a special guest in the building.
Man, these folks.
I'm just telling y'all today. This is just I got a hair trigger today. Okay, y'all. So just.
Somebody need to call them folks and have them do a wellness check on these motherfucker, man.
Man, these folks are crazy, man. That don't make no sense.
So
bro,
man,
they fucking mental patients.
We have given them the facts. We have given them the stats. We have given them comparisons. We even have documented evidence, video documented evidence of greats saying that this young man should have progressed. Mike Vick, the day of the Super Bowl, came on air and said that this young man should have progressed. You got the man that they're trying to say that he's emulating said this man needs to progress. He should have progressed. Like this ain't us saying that. Just everybody is saying it, and everybody ain't wrong.
You know what they remind me of, bro? They remind me of these goofy ass feminists out here running around talking about they need equal pay and all this, but everything is equal.
I ain't got nothing. Look, I ain't touching that. So you can have that shit.
You
ain't finna have motherfucker picking that from me.
We gonna leave that one alone.
Look, Miss Maggie ain't got nothing to do with what he just said. All right, I'm snitching on him. I'm snitching on him like Justin Fields did. He said it.
I don't mean it in no disrespectful way, but like how you got folks out here that really be saying the nuttiest shit and they get hella views online. Them type.
Yeah, I got
you. Feminist, radical feminist type junk. Like you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These idiots go in that same bucket. Just a bunch of useless. I don't know, bro. Like, what good is a person if they can't think?
Now that
you ain't no different from the damn animals, my guy.
Look. I'm gonna say it like this, Soldier Man. Look, I appreciate you for coming on, bro. That right there, you said a mouthful on that one, bro. What I want to do is we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna let we're gonna let a couple of these other peoples in here right quick. Hey, bro, thank you for coming on, man. Appreciate you.
Hey, man, tell a little homie hop on the show, man.
Oh, we trying to get him. He done.
Yeah. He didn't duck out. You know, he taking a smoke break.
They like Darkwing Duck out this motherfucker, bro. Like people crawling, popping out of alleys like Batman at night or some shit. Like, they some goofies, man. Like,
look, bro. I appreciate you for coming on.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you.
Hey, man, look.
No doubt.
Next time we have open forum, man, you welcome to come back, brother. Appreciate you.
Oh, I'm always up here, man. Holla at me.
Yes, sir.
Get out of
All
here.
right.
All right, man.
Now we got let's see. You know,
just get it over with.
yeah.
Just pull the band-aid off, man. Just pull it off.
We gonna do it because all right, Jarvis, what up, bro? What's going on?
What's going on?
What's happening, Jarvis?
What's going on, Chuck?
What's going on, my boys? What's going on? Happy Friday night. Happy Friday night.
Motherfucker, you ain't my boy. Come get to the bullshit. Get to the bullshit. Get to the bullshit, because I know it's coming. Come on. Let's go, Chuck.
Come on, bro.
Get straight to the point.
Oh man,
Hey,
we alive on a Friday night, man. Everything.
You know what's funny?
We alive on a Friday night. Everything good.
You want to know something funny? You know who Mike remind me of? I don't go to the club no more. I don't know how y'all do, but let me tell you. You know how you just go to the club and that one dude in the club, somebody say something to him, he be like, okay, all right, I'm gonna see you outside the club. That's who Mike remind me of. He gonna be the one outside. He the one outside the club, like, so what?
I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about. That was in my past, sir. Okay, pass.
Mike said he is a reformed heathen.
Look, I'll just the last time I was in the club and I got in trouble, I had a 357 pointed at my face. So I try not to go to clubs no more. See, me and people just don't we don't agree.
If you would have hit you with that 357, you wouldn't have had no face.
I mean, I was drunk. Look. When you drunk and you bowl like I am, it's just not a good. It's not good. It's just not a good mix. So that's why I don't go to clubs. Okay.
Yeah. Jose was talking to him like Tony Tiger. You can dodge that bullet, Tiger.
Well, I have my crew with me. I have a crew with me. That don't get it twisted. We were ready. We were ready. Okay? Don't get that twisted.
Damn, Mike, you in there talking to people crazy and
shit. But look.
Go ahead, Chuck, man.
Yeah, go ahead, Chuck. Because I know you want to say something.
Nah, pretty much just, man, like, just the way this offseason look. Hey, look, personally, I'm kind of with y'all. I'm not the biggest Justin Fields guy, but it's so many options for us right now. I think he's one of them, and I mean, I think it's pros.
See, I told you some bullshit. Did I tell you? I told you.
Mike, let him finish.
What? You can't fool me, motherfucker.
No. Like I said, I'm not a Justin Fields guy.
I'm not a Justin Fields, but he's one of the options.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Chuck.
He is an option. He's a realistic option.
Chuck, I'm gonna tell you something right now.
Just be honest, man. Come on.
Okay, you want me to be honest?
Yes.
My preferred preference is they go up in the draft or they stay at 8 and pick somebody. But if they don't do that,
who is somebody? You ain't getting away that easy. Who is that somebody?
I'm cool with any of the top 4 for real. Well,
this man here, you see what I'm saying? He just don't want us to know he wants Justin Fields. I understand the game, bro.
Don't put words in my mouth. Don't put words in my mouth.
Now wait, hold
on. Who is that guy? Who are you looking at?
There's no way we could get Caleb Williams. He's the top, but Drake May, Jaden Daniels, JJ McCarthy, JJ McCarthy.
This man naming everybody.
Michael Penix. I could see there's pros and cons to all 4 of them. If we can't do that, then free agency, I wouldn't mind Russ and I wouldn't mind Kirk Cousins. If they don't want to go that route, then I could see Justin Fields. Once again, he's not my preference, but I could see there's pros and cons to it. That's all I'm saying.
Now, one thing I want to point out that we all discussed today before we go and your boy, we're gonna get to you, Rutabaga. We see you. You do know that window is slowly closing because they have up until March 2nd to have any moves made on that. You do know that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now,
actually, I didn't know. You mean March or May 2nd?
March.
May. March. For years.
March.
Yeah, because the deadline for the 5th year option for the 2021 class is March 2nd.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Now, before we get to Rutabaga here, Jarvis, what you got, man?
So,
everybody know how I feel about the whole situation. I'm more so on the AFN side than anything else. I don't want Justin Fields because I feel like everybody is trying to go back to this Michael Vick era, right? Everybody's trying to be entertained versus have somebody come on and a quarterback come in to be a winner. Like I told you before, I don't care if you pink, black, white, polka dot, whatever. Can you win football games? Again, what has Justin Fields shown you that Desmond Ritter hasn't shown you? Explain that to me.
You asking me?
What has Justin Fields shown you that Desmond Ritter has shown you? But the thing is, Justin Fields gets more of the excuses than anybody I know. Listen, if Justin Fields was to come here and don't do good the first year, you know what they're gonna be saying? Well, Zach Robinson won the right offensive coordinator for him. He didn't call the right plays.
You know that's coming. You know that's coming.
All right, Chuck, you got a chance to respond to what Jarvis just said.
What I'm saying
but can I ask a question though? Why am I the Justin Fields apologist? He ain't my guy. Why am I?
You just laughed at his question. He asked you a question. What has he done?
Let's do it. Okay. Once again, I'm gonna put this out there. I'm not a Justin Fields guy, but for the sake of this argument, for the sake of this argument, let's do it. You could argue that we had better weapons here than Justin Fields ever had in Chicago.
But we can't say that though, because
I don't know. Justin Fields ain't had a Bijan. He didn't have a Bijan.
So that alone, Tariq Cohen put up numbers. Yes, he put up numbers. You need to know what the hell you talking about. Because Tariq Cohen was a damn beast before he tore his ACL. Stop.
He wasn't Bijan.
Yes, he was a damn good one. He put up almost the exact same numbers.
Everybody don't do that. Sure,
So I'm saying you told me to respond. Let me respond.
Okay.
From the best we saw Arthur Smith's offense look was 2022 when he had a mobile quarterback, Marcus Mariota. The run game that year was ridiculous, and I think the fact that you had a mobile quarterback in there made a big difference. So, for the sake of this argument, you could argue that factor alone, what Justin Fields brings to the run game, you've never seen that from Desmond Ritter.
That's okay.
And he would make the offense deadly from that aspect. From a passing standpoint, I'm with y'all. He has a lot of work to do.
Okay. But see, here's the thing, and you basically kind of settled it right there. This offense ain't about to be run heavy.
No, not because Arthur Smith is gone now. Remember now, Arthur Smith.
That's not true.
It's not true. No. It's no.
I'm gonna tell you why. McVay loves to run the ball. The Sean McVay offense is run heavy.
How many times did Matthew Stafford run the ball in the season?
Go ahead, Kev. Go ahead, Kev.
Not Matthew Stafford, but look.
Go ahead, Kev.
No, go ahead, Kev, because you said something.
You said something. You said that they were run heavy, right?
He likes to run the ball. That's what I'm saying.
Well, do you know what the run pass ratio was for LA last year?
No.
57 pass, 43 run. They throw the ball a lot.
But that's one season. Look,
that's actually in the last few years.
I'm saying go to the stats. Go to the stats when he had Todd Gurley. Todd Gurley was one of the.
Bro, he only had Todd Gurley like one year really.
He had Todd Gurley
before he got hurt. Before he got hurt.
He had Todd Gurley for 5 years.
But Todd Gurley's not a quarterback though.
When he has an elite running back, that system will use it. That's what I'm saying.
Bro, they led the league in passing with Todd Gurley.
How many runs a game? How many runs a game did they have?
I mean, they ran about 20 times, but they passed the ball about 35, 40 times a game. You do know that, right?
Okay.
LA's not known for running the ball. It's known for passing.
They ran the ball when they had Todd Gurley. We're not going to do that.
Todd Gurley was a big play guy. They didn't run. They ran the ball on the average of.
But he also caught the ball at the backfield too. He also caught the ball at the backfield.
Okay, so y'all are sitting here saying if he brought in Justin Fields, he's gonna make him pass the ball 40 times a game. And
Man, get to we you got to go, bro.
I'm saying don't be silly. Y'all know what's gonna happen. You know damn well if he bring Arthur.
I'm not K-Style. I'm not doing this for 30 minutes. I'm not doing this for 30. Go ahead.
This is the last thing I'm gonna say to you.
This man said, you think they gonna make Justin Fields throw the ball? What the fuck is this, man?
I said 40 times a game. I said 40 times a game.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, Phil. I'm sorry. I should have. I mute myself.
The thing is, the problem that you have is, I'm gonna say this. The problem that you have is, this is what everybody's gonna point back to, and they're out on the panel and so forth in the league. When everybody say that that Justin Fields didn't have the weapons, right? They're gonna go back and point to Mitch Trubisky. Mitch Trubisky went to the playoffs with those same weapons that Justin Fields had, and he is. And if you say most people say he's not the same kind of athlete as Justin Fields, but he ended up going to the playoffs. So everybody's like, well, if you went to the playoffs with those same weapons, what was Justin Fields' excuse?
Okay, but once again, you didn't answer anything about what I said. What about the fact that the run game would be so much better?
But hold on, but wait a minute. When we talked about the run game last year, you said they need to pass the ball. So now you switching it up now?
Okay. Once again, context matters. I said they need to pass the ball more. I've never said I want to see Desmond Ridder throwing the ball 40 times a game. But no matter who is going to be the quarterback, the pass game needed to improve. Once again, we got 2 running backs. They're not going to come here and just exclude Bijan Robinson and Tyler Algier. Like, we can have this conversation and context matters at the same time.
Chuck, let me ask you a question since you say context matters. How many times a game with this new setup with Raheem Morrison you think the Falcons are going to run the ball?
It depends on the quarterback they get. If they get Drake May, I can see that.
You're saying Fields. We talking about Fields. If Fields was coming here, how many times do you think they're going to run the ball?
Seeing as how Justin Fields is more of a dual threat quarterback, I see anywhere from 30 to 35.
Who the fuck said he's a dual threat quarterback when he ain't throwing more than Desmond Ridder?
I got it. Because it's interesting you say he's a dual threat quarterback when earlier you just said that his passing game needs work. How are you going to be a dual threat quarterback? Okay, so he's not dual threat. He's more of a running quarterback than he is a throwing quarterback. Dual threat means that you are good in both areas, respectively.
Okay, now
you
this
here's the thing. Check this. You're tailoring the conversation as if we get Justin Fields. If we get Justin Fields, they're going to rely more on the run game to compensate him for a lack of a passing game.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
This offense is going to be set up.
But that's not what I'm saying.
That's exactly what you just said.
Could y'all stop putting words in my mouth and we have a good conversation?
Bruh, you putting
it's year 4 in your mouth. No, I'm not. Y'all take one thing and jump to an assumption.
Dude, you said
it's year 4. It's year 4 in Justin Fields' career. So do I expect Hello?
I'll hear you.
Okay. It's year 4 in his career. It's year 4 in his career. So do I really expect them to throw the ball 20 times a game? No. They're going to
what? 20 times a game? You don't expect the quarterback to be able to throw 20 times a game?
No, he's going to throw it more than 20 times a game. That's my point. That's obvious. My point is they're trying. If they go to Justin Fields' route, they're going to try to build a balanced offense. If they go a Drake May route, it's going to be more of a pocket pass offense. But why are y'all? What I'm saying,
May is not a pocket pass quarterback.
Yes, he is.
Let me ask you this question: when the last time LA had a dual threat quarterback?
Sean McVay never went after that guy. But once again, Zach Robinson is not Sean McVay.
But he's worked under the same system now.
Yeah, right. Also, Raheem is the head coach.
That's another point. So we don't even know if he wants to run. No, you're right. So why are y'all sticking to the Sean McVay template? He might want a whole nother. He might
because you got
Raheem Morris might want a whole nother template here. He might want to run the ball.
But the thing about it is going to Sean McVay is the offense coordinator.
Raheem Morris is not going to stray too. Right.
Say it. Say what you just said.
Raheem Morris.
Hold on, you going
What
in
you
and
say,
out.
K-Style?
No, I was about to say you got to think about it. Raheem Morris is not the offense coordinator.
He hired the offensive coordinator.
He hired the offensive coordinator, but still at the same time, as y'all said, the Rams winning the Super Bowl in LA, Raheem Morris is going to be looking to count on his offensive coordinator, which is Zach Robinson, who's been in LA as a quarterback, wide receiver assistant coach since 2019.
Yeah. And once again, he's never even been a coordinator, so we don't know what his version of the offense is going to look like.
Now, Chuck, let me ask you something. They have film on Zach, right? His concepts in the red zone are passing more so than running. And I'm gonna tell you something.
But we don't
Not
know
a lot
his
of
concepts.
times when you get a guy like Raheem
Nigga,
Morris,
you don't know. We know. He said
he doesn't have concepts. He never
all
ran the
right,
offense.
this is enough. Enough of this. I'm not. Look, no. Well, you keep every time we say something. No, we don't know. We don't know. We don't know. No. It's like if you're going to stick to something, stick to something. Don't just be saying no because you don't want to agree. Stick to something. You all over the place.
Wait, no, but how can you make assumptions when we literally don't know his offense?
Because he told you. What do you mean we making assumptions? He said what he wanted to do.
He said it.
Okay, so y'all don't think the run game is going to be a heavy staple in this offense? Y'all think only Bijan is going to get touches and Tyler Algier is non-existent?
It's not.
They don't care. And if you look at the history, if you look at the history, I would say.
Well, yeah, as a matter of fact, could y'all school me? Because y'all know more than me. What do y'all think the offense is going to look like this year? School me. My bad. I'll shut the hell up.
How about you just go to the Atlanta Falcon channel and they will tell you what the offense is going to look. He told you there's going to be a lot of 22 sets. It's going to be a lot of 3 wide receiver sets. He told you what it's going to be. Do you read anything outside of that? Because it's right there. He's telling you, the Falcons are telling you what the offense is going to look like. What do you mean we don't know? They're telling you.
Based on the assumptions I've had, I was always under the assumption they was gonna come in here and improve on what we already had. But I'm not under the assumption that next year we're gonna be.
Arthur told you what he was gonna do. He didn't assume nothing.
Arthur.
Everybody told you what they're gonna do.
He meant that.
Okay, yeah.
No, I said Arthur told and Zach told you. Every quarterback, every coach tell you what their philosophy is gonna be.
Okay. I mean, I'm not under the assumption that we're going to be throwing the ball 40 times next year and we're going to be running. We're not going to run the ball at all. But if y'all know more than me, then I'll shut the hell up.
I don't know a damn thing. You just go to them AtlantaFalcons.com and they'll tell you.
So, hold on. I want to hear something.
Well,
right
the thing is.
Because we're giving you an answer and that response of y'all know more than me, I'll shut up. That's kind of disrespectful when you think about it.
Why? How you say? No, I'm saying y'all know more than me on this, on what the offense is going to look like. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Because once again, like I said, it depends on if they go after Kirk Cousins, this conversation is mute. If they go after Justin Fields, the offense is going to look another way. Like that's my point. We in the wait and see mode.
Okay, you said
it's too early to be
saying okay. But see, what you said too is you said us giving the ball to Bijan and pretty much, and talking about not having a run game. Nobody said we're not going to have a run game, but it's going to be more so a air raid offense than it's going to be a run first offense. There's going to be running. We're going to run the ball. We're not going to abandon the run. It's not going to be the mainstay. It's not going to be up front. You're not going to have a run first offense and then open it up with play action pass. It's not going to be like that.
Right.
Okay, so if that's the case, then they're not even going after Justin Fields. He won't even be.
Stop. Look, let me just tell you something. Okay, let me just tell you something. This is the realest I can possibly be. No team does the exact same thing game after game.
I
There
know
are
that.
games when the passing is working, and there's games where the run game is working. Depending on what you have going on that particular game, you're going to pass or you're going to run. Okay.
I
So
know
the
that.
fact that
Yeah.
you before you keep assuming talking about we know it, the offense is going to be the offense. But if you got a quarterback that doesn't throw the ball well, he has the potential to be more see through than anything. The offense in itself is predictable. Okay, this is what happened to Desmond Ritter. This is what happened to the Atlanta Falcons, even with Matt Ryan. Because guess what? Matt Ryan could not run, so it's predictable. So you have to have a running back, a running game, in order to make things less predictable. But when you have a quarterback like Justin Fields, who can't throw the damn ball because he averages about 2 turnovers a game, he becomes that more predictable. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
what
I
you're
agree with you.
saying? What
I
you're
came on here
saying?
and said that. I don't want Justin Fields. He ain't the quarterback I
Look,
want.
well, you're not listening. Okay, you're not getting it. What we're saying
I agree
is
with you.
the offense is going to be what the offense is. But you need a well-rounded quarterback that's going to be able to pass the ball in order to get the most out of the Falcons offense. You're
I
not
agree
going to
with you.
get that from any quarterback that doesn't have the run, that doesn't know how to pass the ball consistently. Why? Because you have a Bijan Robinson and you have a Tyler Algier. We've had them for 2-3 years now. We had a running game for 2-3 years, but guess what? We still couldn't pass the ball. So it don't matter if look, it does not matter if the Atlanta Falcons, if the Falcons get Justin Fields, they're gonna have the same issues. Why? Because they can't pass the ball. So
I
until they
agree.
find a
I don't want
quarterback,
Justin Fields.
until they
I don't want
find a
Justin Fields. I agree.
quarterback that can consistently pass, it don't matter if you're a run first or a pass first team. You're still going to be predictable.
I agree.
Because they made that, because you have to remember the very first press conference, they made the emphasis on having a guy that is a quote unquote elite processor. So they've already
Right,
told
right,
you the
right.
type of quarterback they're going to be looking for.
Right.
That's
That's
why
what might
I
make
don't
sense.
understand why people are even bringing up Justin Fields. I don't think he fits this offense at all.
You know why? You know why? I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why they bring it up. Because
And I said it earlier. He doesn't.
because the media knows how emotionally tied that the Falcon fans are to the symbolism of that position.
Bingo.
Because
Now,
because if you can entice the idea of bringing back Michael Vick, that you already know the Falcon fans are going to be emotionally tied to that talking point. The reality of it is you have a situation with Justin Fields where you got a quick decision to make. Like you said, we saw the 5th-year option deadline is March 2nd.
yeah.
So if they don't pick up that 5th-year option, that means he's playing for a franchise tag or a next contract. And
Right.
did you see the new thing? Did you see the new salary cap increase that they just put out today?
Yeah.
For a franchise tender for a quarterback, this offseason is going to be $40 million. So the thing about it is with that as well is if you get him, wait a minute, hold on, no. Yeah, franchise tag. So that means next year, God damn it, hold on, I'm getting tongue-tied here because I'm thinking about 3 things at once. But
It's 38 million. It's 34 for
for the
a lower tag, a lower
Mhm.
franchise tag, a basically a quarterback they don't see as a franchise quarterback.
Mm-hmm. So for the Falcons, the best route they can go if they looking for a new quarterback would be the draft.
I agree. So
Now,
the main question I have for y'all is if we go in the draft route, which QB do you think fits the most? That's the number one reason I came up here to ask y'all that. Like, do y'all think it's Jaden Daniels? Because I think with his ability to run, but he actually is a solid QB from the pocket. Do y'all think he's option number 1, or is it somebody else?
Who do you think? We know what we think. What do you think?
Oh well, I would like. What's your option? I can tell you mine, but
we want to hear your thoughts. What do you think?
Okay, yeah. Mine personally is Jaden Daniels because I think he brings the same. Personally, I think he brings the same upside to the run game, but I think he stepping into the league next year as a rookie, he's probably already a better pocket passer than Justin Fields. So that's who I would be going after.
Now, Chuck, what you saying that because this is something that we need everybody to understand in the chat and everything. When they come here, if we let's just say we're in position to get Jaden Daniels, are you okay with him having to sit and develop?
No.
Why not?
Because he's
what?
Because he's 24. Like I didn't. Him and Justin Fields is the same age. Why would he be
so you're saying no based on his age? Is that's the answer you going? You saying no based on his age, right?
Not just age, but like he played 5 years in college. So if he got to sit, then it's like, what's the point? You might well not draft him.
Okay.
Like if they go JJ McCarthy, if they go JJ McCarthy, it makes sense for him to sit.
Well, see,
But if they go Jaden Daniels, come on.
Well, see, here's what you're missing though. And I said this one time before, and I'm gonna say it again. Nobody escapes the rookie process. Even as good as you see Jaden Daniels in college, it's not the NFL. It's a totally different league. Every player has to go through that process of learning. Nobody's gonna come in and blow the doors off the NFL like that.
Let me say, look, y'all got to get over this age shit. Okay, did anybody know what the age Steve Young was when he got his start in the NFL? Anybody want to take a wild guess?
About like 27 or something like that.
Yeah.
Damn,
he was old.
He was 24.
Let me get this right.
He was 24 when he first started his NFL. Anybody know Dan Marino?
About 24, 25.
Okay.
So Jaden Daniels is the same age, so he should be starting.
But that's not what you said. You see what I'm saying?
I literally just said that. I said
he's too old to be sick.
Yeah, he's 24. He
didn't get good. That's when he started his first NFL game. He didn't get good until he was like mid-20s, almost 30.
So,
he got good. He was almost 30 years old when he truly became Steve Young.
Well, what does that have to do with him?
Because that's the same thing that had to Brett Favre too. Brett Favre was about 26, 27 when he finally got his shot. You see, there's a pattern to success. And that's called development.
Right.
And like you said, CJ Stroud is kind of the outlier.
No, listen to what he's saying. It's a pattern to development.
Go ahead.
Just because you're young doesn't mean you're ready to play. Anybody want you can look at Joe Montana. Joe Montana is the same thing. He didn't get good until his third year. And he's regarded as the greatest quarterback of all time. He didn't get good until he was until his third year.
Yeah.
So y'all don't think Jaden Daniels is ready to start? Y'all would sit him for a year?
It don't matter what we think. It's what the coaches.
Yeah. Why y'all ask me a question then when I answer it and I ask y'all a question back? I can't get an answer.
Hold on. Let me say it like this. CJ Stroud is an outlier. Majority quarterbacks do not come out the gate swinging like that. We've seen it with Cam Newton as well.
Cam Newton had a good rookie season, though.
That's what I'm saying. But like you said, but you saw
Cam played 4 years in college though. He played at a community college, a small school first, and then he transferred to Auburn.
Jaden Daniels did the same thing. He played 5.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if you look at the pattern of what a lot of these quarterbacks are going to in college now, you're going to have a lot of 5-6 year starters coming out of college. That's the new wave now. Because even if you look at next year's draft class, you have to remember Shador. You got Shador said, I think he's going into year 5. Bo Nix going to year 6. Like you said, that's going to be the norm. Now, like I said, C.J. Stroud is an outlier. Like he did his thing. But how many guys that you know, like, how many guys do you know came out right out the gate swinging like that? It ain't that many that come out on it.
It's actually a lot if you think about it. You got Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow was good year 1. The team around him wasn't.
He actually wasn't. He actually got hurt.
Yeah, I know he got hurt. But you could But the thing with Jaden Daniels, if we draft Jaden Daniels, I don't need him to come here and lead us to the playoffs year 1. The only thing you want to see from a rookie is you can actually play in the league. You can be a solid starter.
But see, guess what? Therein lies the problem. And this is the reason why I say he's probably, whoever comes here that's drafted is going to sit. Your owner just said we're in win now mode. Your head coach just said we're in win now mode. You can't be in win now mode trying to develop a quarterback to catch up to get you over the hump. He's gonna have to sit.
But you do know, hypothetically, if we have to trade up to the top 5 to go get Jaden Daniels, he's not sitting. Most QBs that's drafted in the top 5, they don't sit.
Michael Vick said.
Yes.
He said 8 games.
You said Michael Vick?
He's going to sit.
Yeah, he said 8 games.
Well, no disrespect, but that was like 20 years. I'm talking about today's NFL.
We saw Jordan Love too. I can keep on going.
Give me 5 more from the last 10 years.
We saw even Russell Wilson. He was saying
Russell Wilson didn't sit. He started his rookie year.
Josh Allen.
Oh my God.
Josh Allen started his rookie year.
Chuck, what you gotta understand is this. Chuck, what you gotta understand is this.
Josh Allen plays.
How many other teams? No. See, all of that don't matter. How many other organizations right now have come out and said they're in win now mode?
I mean, look.
What is that?
No.
Look, no team is gonna say they not in win now mode.
That's what I'm saying.
Because look. I get what.
If nobody, you're right. Nobody's gonna come out and not sit in win now mode. But if your owner and your head coach are both saying they're in win now mode, him coming out ain't a guaranteed win now. I'm sorry. As good as he is, he's not guaranteed to come out and blow the doors off of anything. You don't know until he gets there. That's why I say nobody escapes the rookie process. He's going to have a learning curve.
You're right.
C.J. Stroud, as good as the year he had a learning curve. He didn't come out blowing teams out. He didn't get his mojo until almost mid-season, and then he started getting it. So even him, he's going to have to sit, especially if he's on this team. Why? Because they're building on development. So that means if they're in win now mode, they're trying to get over the hump. And you said it yourself. Well, I don't need him to come out and then be playoff bound. They're trying to get to the playoffs. So that means they don't give you.
So what's the plan? You think they're gonna bring in a veteran and then draft Jaden Daniels?
That may be the plan right there. Because if you're gonna bring in a guy, let's hypothetically say they do. If Jaden Daniels is that guy, you're going to have to bring in a veteran. That like you said, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But what you want to do is you want that veteran to at least give the rookies some time to do his thing. Like you said, we've seen Josh Allen. Josh Allen didn't start all 16, 17 games at that time. Lamar Jackson didn't start off the bat. Do remember Joe Flacco started that season. Patrick Mahomes sat his whole first year.
So do y'all think in that scenario is the best case scenario for a veteran signing Kirk Cousins?
I think he'll be too rich. Like I said, I think if they go the veteran route, I'm just taking a guess here. It'll probably be somebody like Gardner Minshew or Carson Wentz, just for the simple fact that they got familiarity with this offense. It might be Carson Wentz.
But does that add up to the win now idea? Like, we can't win with them guys. Well, maybe Gardner Minshew, but not Carson Wentz.
Carson Wentz already won.
I mean, like you said, hey, but the thing about it is that familiarity can help them lead to win games too.
Right.
Because Carson Wentz kind of played well when he got the chance in LA.
See, the thing they're trying to do is they're trying to get into the postseason, and because we're saying that they, like I said, if we get a Jaden Daniels, he may sit. That's not taking away from his skill set, but that's giving him an opportunity, because you got to understand something. Most quarterbacks that come out of college, and Mike knows this, when you come out of college like that, the speed of the NFL and the speed of the college is totally different. It's totally different. And then you're playing against grown veterans that know stuff you don't know. You playing against other college teams, it's a little bit more even feel. You coming into the big league where you got guys that know how to get. You got defensive guys that know how to get at you. You got DBs that know how to take away your passing. You know what I'm saying? They got little nuances that these guys in college haven't experienced yet. So that's the learning curve. I'm not saying that the man don't have athleticism or skill set. It's stuff he's gonna have to learn. And that's the reason why you see these quarterback classes, a good 90% of them, they fizzle out. Because a lot of them can't handle the pressure, the speed of the NFL, or none of that.
And now Miami is in a situation now where they got to decide if they're gonna pay Tua.
Oh, they paying Tua. They definitely gonna pay Tua.
But then a couple of them offensive players are gonna have to be gone then, because they got a lot of money tied into that offense as well.
They'll do it. Because I mean, if you just look at the league right now, man, it's like the quarterback position is too important.
Well, with that being said, it's important, but I hate to be the bearer of bad news. The way the Falcons are building this team, and I've said it before, it's going to be centered around the trenches. The quarterback will be an add-on. Because
I disagree with that, bro. I can
tell you,
the league don't work like that, man. The teams that's in the playoffs every year, they got a QB, bro.
They got a QB, but who? No. They got a QB, but let me ask you a question: who protects the QB? Who keeps them upright?
The trenches. I agree. It's not a one or the other. But
no,
you said
I didn't say. Yes, because the trenches are what make the team go. You can't. You don't have a quarterback being successful without an O-line, do you? Tell me that. How do you have a run game? How do you have a pass game without an O-line? I'll wait.
You can't. But we just had a good O-line. We had a good O-line last year, and we had a bad QB. And what did it lead to? Another 7-10 season.
Well, you got.
We have a bad QB or not good, play calling and.
Man, we not doing this. We are not going to do this. We're not going to pretend like our quarterback didn't have 5 comeback wins. We just not going to pretend like that didn't happen. Okay? That's what we're not going to do.
He also had 12 touchdowns and 20 turnovers. Like, come on now.
Again, we're not going to pretend like he didn't win games for us.
Chuck, let's be honest. Ritter won 90% of the games won from the Falcons.
Oh, man.
You realize that?
All right.
You do realize that, right?
Nigga, what you laughing for? What you laughing for? Because it's true.
We won
no, I'm
7
laughing
games.
because it's 2024 and we heading into the combine knowing we about to go get a QB and y'all still talking about Ritter. It's over,
because
bro.
he's not.
It ain't shit. What are you talking about? Ain't nobody said he's gonna be the starter. The fuck is you talking about? Ain't nobody said that.
Like I said last time I was on.
Who the fuck said Ritter was gonna be the quarterback? Who on this panel said he's gonna be the quarterback?
Nobody.
So what's the point in talking about him?
Because he's on the fucking team.
Hold on, is he not on the? Is he still not on the team? What do you mean?
Yo, you up here talking about what motherfuckers? We talking about you laughing at you up here talking about guys who ain't even on the team.
It don't matter whether I like him or not. The question, like, he's gonna be a non-fact. He's probably gonna, God forbid, somebody.
Well, you talking about probably we gonna draft this guy.
What's
the
difference next year? He's gonna be.
What's the difference of what you saying and what we saying? Probably. There's no difference.
So
It's
Chuck,
a
let me
big
ask you.
difference. I'm not talking about a player that's not gonna be on the field.
Chuck, let me ask you a question, Chuck. Would you be happy if they just go ahead and cut ties with Desmond Ritter right now?
Crickets.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. He's a cheap back.
All right, that man, he just up here just talking in circles now. He just talk. He just wanna. Man, damn. He ain't saying. He just talking in fucking circles just to damn disagree with something. I just disagree.
Mike, you do know just because somebody don't agree with you don't mean it's
you don't agree with nothing.
It's a football. We having a football conversation. What's the issue?
No, you're having a disagreement contest.
Are you serious, bro?
Hold on, because if you said, but you just said it's 2024. Nobody should be talking about Desmond Ritter. So
I said, what's the point? Like we
you
know
said,
we're getting a starter.
Oh my God,
we know we're getting a new starter next year.
No, that's what I'm saying. But the thing about it is, if you're getting a new starter in the draft, that means you're going to have to get a new veteran to come in. Like
no, you don't. No, you don't. He could be the backup.
But if he's that bad, why would you?
What the hell do you want him on the team?
I don't think he's that bad. I said it the last time. He's average.
What the fuck are we talking? What are we like? What are we doing, people? What's the point of this fucking conversation?
Hold on. So you want an average quarterback teaching a guy
as a backup? As a backup, absolutely. I don't mind average as a
man,
backup.
Bro, I need some of that good shit you on. Cause please give it to. Look, if that look, you on some lean or something? No. You popped it. Look, you popped the Xanny or something?
But here's the thing. You just said he's a non-factor, so a guy
you want to
non-factor. See, the thing is where everybody's kind of coming from with Desmond Ritter. They said they need him to be the quarterback 3, but the issue is he's going to be too expensive for a QB3. You do know that, right?
He's making less than $1 million a year. He's the perfect backup.
He's going to be making $2 million next year. How many third string quarterbacks you know? How many third string quarterbacks you know make $2 million?
But why do you say we only got one? They probably gonna cut Taylor Heineke. He's the backup, and we get a starter. That's perfect.
This man want a non-factor to be a backup for a quarterback. Like what?
How many?
That's what backups are. That's what backups are. They're average guys.
How many third string quarterbacks you know make $2 million a year? That's why I'm asking. How many third string quarterbacks you know make $2 million? The average third string
why do you keep saying third string?
Because that's exactly what you're alluding to.
No, it's not. I'm right here. You don't have to put words in my mouth. If they cut Taylor Heineke, we only have one QB on the roster. You draft another one. You got 2. He's the second string. There is no third string. Ritter's the backup.
Chuck, I'm gonna be honest with you. There's a possibility, and I'm saying there's a possibility. I'm not saying concrete. There's a possibility that whomever we draft may say. There's a possibility that Desmond Ritter might not go anywhere, and he may be still QB number 2. And there's a possibility that we get a veteran so we can get over the hump. We don't know. We don't know how it's gonna go, but I'm saying it's a possibility. So at this point, you're gonna have to expect the unexpected. Doesn't matter what you want, what I want, what Mike want, or nobody else. Those are the facts. It's a possibility that scenario could happen. It's a possibility any scenario could happen. It's just what it is.
I agree. And once again, like
that man said he's a non-factor.
No, my bad. I ain't mean to cut nobody off.
That man want a non-factor to be a backup. Like, man, like he's just making up. He's just making up shit on the fly.
I said he's average.
You
I
said
also
a
said he's average,
non-factor.
but
No. You
I
said
also
Oh
said
my
he's
God.
average.
no
at
at first. No,
first.
cause
Okay, I'm saying right now, out of my mouth, I don't think he's trash. I don't think he's
Until
great. I think he's.
the next
I
point, you
think he's
disagree
average.
with, you gonna go right back to it.
The last time I came on here, I said he was average. I literally said the same. He's average. Why
Yeah,
are
and
we
then you
talking
said he
about
was
an
a
average QB?
non-factor.
Because you know why we talk
Getting
about an
started
average
that shit.
QB?
He
Because guess what?
average.
But look, I'm gonna tell you why we talk about an average QB. Because guess what? If he's still on the team and he's a backup quarterback, God forbid the veteran gets hurt, he's going to be a starter. He's going to be on the field. I hate to tell you. Because again, it's a possibility that your rookie don't get to play at all. So I'm telling you, it's
Okay, so Desmond Ritter gonna beat our Desmond Ritter gonna beat Jay and Daniels in a QB battle. Yeah.
Nobody said that but you.
Man, get this.
You know what I find it very interesting, Chuck, is you always talk about people putting words in your mouth.
But
you just literally just tried to do that right now. God damn. The fuck.
That's God trying to tell y'all something.
Well, look, we coming up on an hour and a half and everything like that. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into this last topic right here because we done hurt y'all feelings enough this evening. And this is right here. And this actually is tying into what we're talking about. Did the media destroy common sense amongst the Falcon fans?
Hell no. Hell no. That's done by their own.
reason why that question is posed because the thing is, people are using their fandom more so than they're using. They're looking at evidence being presented.
Hold on. There's a couple more people that I want to get on here right quick. And that's 3 Dirty and Dre True Statement. Got the link in there for you so we can speak
Dre
on this topic.
He ain't finna do nothing. He gonna sit up there and thug tight.
But go ahead, Juan.
I said the reason why I posed that question is this. People are putting their fandom against presented evidence. Now, we all got who we like. I done told y'all more times than not, I'm not how it feels. I don't even like the kid as being our quarterback. I'm not saying he's not an accomplished athlete. That's just my personal preference. But I have to go with the evidence presented. You know what I'm saying? So the media, in my opinion, helps to perpetuate the stuff that we already talk about. But Mike made a very good point. Common sense ain't common practice. It's a personal thing. It ain't a media thing. But y'all not doing your homework. You're not doing your homework. You will never out fandom facts. Y'all will never have enough emotions and feelings that's gonna out facts. I'm sorry. It's not. It's not. That's the reason why y'all still stuck on this Vic shit. That's the reason why y'all still stuck on, y'all got a problem with the Matt Ryan era. Because y'all trying to out fandom the facts. Period. All right, now who we got on?
Dirty.
Is this 3 Dirty?
Yeah, this 3 Dirty. Oh, I didn't know if that was me or not.
All right, what's going on, man?
K-Style. Ain't nothing. K-Style told me to hit the link. What's up, man?
What's going on, man? What's going on?
I can't call it.
So what was your take on the on this and what you've heard so far on the show?
Well, my thing is right now, man. When you make a call right now, as far as the quarterback situation, it depends on which scenario you going with. You know what I'm saying? Right now, we don't know what them guys gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
But when you talk about what quarterback you want or which direction we want to go, you got to name a specific scenario. You can't just, like me, I'm on the Drake May train.
Okay.
But if we get Drake May, are we going to get a veteran in front of him? And then if we draft him high, can we afford to sit a guy that we draft in the top 5? I'm getting an example, just like last year when we got Bijan Robinson. I personally felt like Algier had proven himself that we didn't need to go up and get a running back to start in front of him. That was just my own opinion. So are we going to do that again? We get a quarterback high in the draft, or are we going to get a veteran and let whoever we get sit behind him? And see, ain't nobody talking about Taylor Heineke. He's still on the team. They ain't done nothing with him. Ain't nobody brought his name up or nothing. Are they going to cut him? We don't know.
There you go.
We don't know.
No lie. No lies detected. But you know what, 330? I like the way you said. I like that first part you said. You said if we're going to get a quarterback, you have to pick a specific scenario.
Okay.
And that makes sense because what you do is by picking a certain scenario, now you can effectively have a conversation as to the pros and cons of that quarterback being in that situation.
Right. I agree.
Dre, what's going on, man?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Been a very long time since we seen you, Dre. What's going on?
Ain't been no very long time. I was just on Mike live last week.
What up, Dre?
Now, this is a long time since I've seen you. What's going on?
What's going on, man? I ain't never been on that. This is my first time ever being on one of y'all streams. This was up. This dope. I like this.
Hey, man, appreciate you for coming on, man. What you got, man? What's your take on the previous topic?
Well, which topic you guys want me to start with?
The topic is more so on the prospects of the quarterback situation. Like, what is your opinion on it?
My opinion would be the smart way of how you build a team. So I think we should double dip in the QB pool in the draft and in free agency. I think we should go get Russell Wilson. And then if we still want to trade up for a quarterback, we can do that. If not, we sit back and wait till at least the late round of the first or the early second and go get a QB. And groom him for the next 3 years. Let him sit for a few years.
Okay.
Russell Wilson would be the cheapest. He's been to the Super Bowl a couple of times. And then we can go get somebody like a Michael Penix or a Bo Nix if they like him that much. That's always been my take.
Now, question: What would you have the Falcons do? Because you got Woodside, and then you got you got Heineke. Would you use Heineke as cash capital to take care of other stuff on the team? Because you're gonna have to let them guys go in order to have 2 other quarterbacks in the room. So how would you handle that?
Absolutely. Let Heineke go. Because if I'm not mistaken, if somebody can tell me what the cap number is, I haven't looked at it recently. But we saved quite a bit of money. We let Heineke go, correct?
It's about $7 million.
Okay, $7 million. That we can use that in free agency to add on with the extra $30 million that we just got because of the salary cap going up, and the $30 million that we already had. So we looked at around 67, about what, 70-something million, plus other incentives that have to fall off. So what I want y'all to understand is I really do this. I really do. So when I'm in the chat saying stuff, I'm not just saying stuff just to be, blowing smoke up y'all ass. I really do this. But anyway, we ain't even finna get into all of that. But yeah, that's what I would do. Yeah, let Heineke go. Use that money to fill other needs in free agency, or use that money to put towards paying possibly AJ Terrell. Like, I'm not saying give him a huge contract, but we've already seen what Terry can do with negotiating. Like, look how we was able to get Caleb McCary back for dirt cheap, damn near. So that's what I would do. That
Can I
would be the smart thing.
ask Dre a question?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Dre.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now if we go that route,
Mm-hmm.
is that in support of the win now statement that was made, in your opinion?
Yeah, absolutely. If we go the Russell Wilson route and then get a backup QB that could sit for a couple years in the draft, that's a win now and win in the future type of situation. If you ask me,
Yep.
Would y'all not agree?
Okay.
Yeah. The thing I wanted to get everybody to understand, and like I said, I agree with what they're saying is we're not taking away any skill set or any kind of athleticism from the rookie quarterbacks. But what did we just see these past 2 years? We saw a volleyball situation with a rookie quarterback that, even though people disliked him, even in the draft, he had promise. And we volleyballed him between 2 physical years. Why? Because we couldn't make our minds up on who we were and what we wanted to do. And I'm sorry, you can put the best rookie in that situation and it will be calamity. Because, and what's the old saying? Confused people do nothing. That goes for players too. If we got a team, all of us on this panel on the team, and we say we playing football, but we don't know what kind of scheme we running, we don't know what our identity is, we don't know how to play effectively. You can't.
And can I chime in real quick on that one real quick?
Yeah.
That's the point that I think Chuck was trying to make. We really don't know what this offense is gonna look like. I mean,
Of course we do. We know what it's gonna look like.
Mike,
Why we keep saying we don't know what it's gonna be. We know what his system is.
Where okay, you said it was on AtlantaFalcons.com. Where on AtlantaFalcons? I'll go look myself. And if I'm wrong,
they've been showing film of breakdowns. We've seen it from DJ Shockley. It's on the Atlanta Falcons YouTube channel. You can go look at the film breakdowns and what the offense is going to look like. I actually did a film short breakdown on that exact same field. So that's not true to say you have not been watching it.
But Mike, the difference there is, it's one thing to watch film of Sean McVay's.
He's the one that designed that offense.
He was the passing game coordinator for LA.
He was the passing guy. Even in the red zone.
Those are his schemes. He designed that.
Yeah, that's true.
So what we're looking into a situation. Hold on, my bad. Let me get this one right quick. So like I said, we're looking at a situation where we're going to be looking at 3 completely new offices in 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Can y'all agree? Do y'all agree on that?
Mm-hmm.
3 completely offices. Essentially, from what I've taken from looking at some of that film, you gonna still run the ball. That's what we was telling Chuck earlier. Like I said, you're still gonna run the ball, but it's not gonna be as heavy as we've seen it.
No, it's not gonna be. It's gonna, because like even when you gave the ratio, you was like they threw it 57 times and other times was 43. That in the NFL, that is considered balanced because it's not that far off.
That's not true. That's not true.
Okay. Then what is balanced? Well, give me a number ratio that would be more balanced.
It's always closer to 40. It's always closer to 46 to 46 to 40.
Most people trying to get it. Most people trying to get it close to 50-50.
Right,
it's always close to 46 to 48.
But that's what I'm saying. You would never get it right close to that. So most of the time in the NFL, when you're looking at stats and you putting it over a 17 to 18 game season, 57 and 43 is rather close. You're not off by much.
That's not true.
Okay. All right.
So
You got
the, the,
basically you're looking at you're looking at a 60-40, 70-30 type thing. Reason being is because when you look at the film in the
Mm-hmm.
red zone, most of the time we were more successful in the red zone in running these past seasons than we were passing. When you looked at the film, when you look at the film Mike's talking about with Zach's offense, they have it to where the quarterback is able to throw guys open in the red zone, and that's the problem that we've had with the passing. So when you do it, it's gonna be more. And Mike mentioned it too earlier, talking about like spread offense and stuff like that. Is in my opinion, it's gonna be more 70-30 because of the simple fact you got running backs like Bijan that can catch out the backfield. They're not just totally running backs. You know what I'm saying? You got
That's a
guys
good
like
point.
Drake London and Pitts that they're talking about developing. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be more or less. That's why I said air raid earlier because it's not gonna be just totally 100% pass. But what's gonna happen is you're gonna fall back a little bit on the running game. Why? Because they're gonna utilize the weapons so that you can get more passing out. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing about it, where Raheem Morris came from, they don't straddle too far from what that system that they're used to. They may take a portion of what Sean McVay was ahead of, and then they'll add their little twist in. But they're gonna add their twist in based on the roster that we have. And they know that the roster that we have still has some semblance of a running game. So they got to do 70-30. Balance is fine, but you'll get balance as the team grows together. Right now, they got to see what fits with the people they got. So that's why I'm saying
Yeah,
70-30 right now.
and I agree. I actually agree with that ratio a little more because I'm of the believer that it's going to be more pass heavy than it is run heavy. In this offense, based off of more so of the weapons that we have. And Bijan, like we said, Bijan can catch it out of the backfield. We've seen what he can do it like that. So to your point, yeah, I do think it'd be more 70-30 with the pass being more the 70, more than it'd be balanced because now again, Bijan did say in one of his interviews that he felt like he wanted to go for 2,000 yards. So I don't know how that's gonna balance out. Like how many? Like my question is, what do y'all think the ratio of how many times Bijan touched the ball as far as running it or him catching it? How do y'all think that's gonna balance out?
I'm gonna say it like this: it may be a possibility that we've seen the last days of Ty Algier in a Falcon uniform, but if he to go for 2,000 yards, he will. I think Coach did the numbers. He will have to average 117 yards a game. So you
Mm-hmm.
might see about 25 carries. But if you're using him in the pass game as well, so he's going to actually probably get about 30 to probably close to 30 touches a game.
Well, let me say that. Let me say this real quick because this is what people don't understand.
Mhm.
The better teams are always closer to 50% when it come down to the run pass ratio. And you got teams like Patrick Mahomes, like because he's Patrick Mahomes, his pass ratio is always going to be higher than most because he's that dude. But typically, you see every quarterback, every offense for the most part is anywhere from 46 to about 52 to 53, somewhere in there in the pass ratio. So if you see anything that's higher than 50, about 55 as far as the ratio in the passing game, typically those teams uh, these are losing teams. And that's where you look at the Rams, they got in there because they have a good quarterback. But typically the teams that higher than about 50, about 58% as far as the passing ratio, pass per game, pass plays, and pass attempts,
it's usually 58 and above, and those guys, most of those teams are losing teams. So that's why the better teams are always on between 58 and about 52. The best
Well,
teams.
I say it like this: with the way that this year's gonna be, all those such guys ain't getting the ball. We're gonna have to go out the window.
Because let me give you an example. These are the high pass the higher ratio teams. Washington was number one, 66%, and then you got Cincinnati 63, Minnesota 63, the Jets 63, Seattle 61, Chargers 61, the Chiefs 60, Carolina 59, Jacksonville 59, New England 59, Dallas 59, and then you have Houston 59. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight of those teams, or those 12 teams, were losing teams. So when you see a team that's that high in pass ratio, typically those are bad teams. So if you're not going to see the Falcons with that time, you look at the Falcons. The Falcons ratio was 29th with 50. It was about 52% as far as passing ratio. They was 48 as far as they run pass ratio, and they won what 7 games.
Mm-hmm.
So the
So
better
wait a minute.
teams are always the better teams. The better teams are always around that. That's the ideal ratio for a good team.
Around 50% in passing.
Around 50% in passing.
Mm-hmm.
But if
Yeah.
they're, I'm just trying to make sure I understand what you're saying. So if they're higher than 50%, like the 60s and stuff like that, they're considered a team.
You always for elite quarterbacks like Patrick Mahomes, these guys are always near 60% and higher because he's Patrick Mahomes and you trust him to be able to throw the ball. So the play percentage as far as the passing is concerned for an elite quarterback is always going to be from 60 all the way up. 60%. Why? Because he's Patrick Mahomes. You're going to put the ball in his hands. So when you got an average quarterback is going to be from about 58 to about 52, which what the Atlanta Falcons were. So the elite quarterbacks are always high as far as the passing ratio is concerned. So the passing ratio for elite quarterbacks, you're going to see them at 60%. And then you have the poor quarterbacks, the teams like Washington who can't run the ball, those guys are typically high. So elite quarterbacks have a higher passing percentage, and terrible teams who can't run the ball always going to have a higher passing percentage. And the average quarterbacks that have a good total team, those teams are going to be between 52 and 58%.
Mm-hmm.
Would that be in place if we brought Russell to Atlanta? The numbers that you just gave.
Yeah, it can be a play because
it
can be a play because he's been in this league long enough,
and you trust him. So that passing percentage is going to increase from 52 to anywhere from about 58 for the Falcons because you got a quarterback that you trust.
Mm-hmm.
So then, just like K-Style just said, Algier might be suspect, right?
Well, I think he good as gone, just to be honest.
That's what I'm saying.
My man out.
With those numbers.
I think we see one more year of Tyler Algier. I think by next year, I think he might be at the door.
Okay.
Because the thing about it is, and I kind of look at like I said, once again, we have to gauge the LA situation with how that team is built. The number two running back usually averages the number two and number three running backs usually average about
50.
six
Yeah, well, yeah, about 50 a year, somewhere 50 to 70 attempt rushing attempts. That's not you wasting Tyler Algier, so I think he gone.
Yeah, because like you said, you gotta think about it. They led with the run in order to get the passing game going. This may be the opposite. So you don't have to really necessarily lean on the running game to get stuff like that going. So it's just gonna be it'll be one of them things. It's gonna be interesting to see, but yeah, because you gonna they're gonna go for what you say, Mike? They're gonna go for more or less like what? No, K Style. You said like what? Slot receivers?
Like I said, they're gonna like I said, if they're gonna get another running back, they're gonna essentially get another third down type of back to be behind DJ.
Isaiah Pacheco, just think about it like
Pretty
that.
much. And if they're looking for another slot receiver, like I said, because they're going to be attacked, they're going to be using the slot to attack the linebackers and attack these defenses. That's what they do best.
I thought we had more of a setup like the Lions offensively, though, outside of the quarterback.
Under Arthur Smith.
Under Arthur Smith, we did because the Lions, like I said, they had literally had two 1,000-yard rushers.
Mm-hmm.
They utilized their running game like that. See, and like I said, if Arthur Smith stuck to the game plan, like he told everybody that he was going to do, but he didn't. We wouldn't have that conversation based on that balance. But the thing is, now you're bringing in a whole new identity, a whole new set of eyes, a whole new identity. We're basically pulling the Carolina Panthers. We flipping the script.
Mm-hmm. And that's what ultimately got him fired because if y'all can remember back to the year before when we had Marcus Mariota and Arthur Smith in the interview was asked, because like I told you, I watch everything. Arthur Smith was asked, why hasn't Desmond Ridder started? This is when everybody wanted Desmond Ridder to start and everything like that. And his answer was, and start and do what? To hold a clipboard? Basically what he was saying at that time was, he even said it right after that answer, he was like, look, they're running two different offenses. I have a certain amount of plays that I run with Marcus Mariota, and I'm grooming Desmond Ridder to run this other different type of offense. And then the following year, what we do, we see a totally different offense. So ultimately, he didn't put his players, these young players, in a good situation. Because why would you flip? Because here's my point, and I'm gonna end it with this on that topic. What could Marcus Mariota have taught Desmond Ridder if Desmond Ridder was groomed to run a completely different offense? You see what I'm saying?
Let me just say this. Did you see Michael Vick when he said about Justin Fields in the clip?
I haven't seen that clip, but what's the point?
So basically what Mike Vick said is that every quarterback has a set of plays that he goes on. No quarterback has the exact same plays in the offense. So he's going to have to change the offense depending on what the quarterback is good at.
Yeah, true that. But that's what I'm saying is we sit here and say, he didn't have, like, Desmond Ridder didn't have nobody to teach him anything. And to your point, Mike, what was Marcus Mariota supposed to teach Desmond Ridder?
Well, his Desmond Ridder issues wasn't the fact that he couldn't play the quarterback position. He turned the ball over way too much.
Hell no. Desmond Ridder is a good quarterback, and I'm going to stand on that.
He had over 20. He had then there 20 turnovers and could have had more than that. That's why he got benched, and that's the reason why people are saying, including myself, that he didn't deserve to be to be the starter, and they need to bring in competition. It wasn't the fact that he couldn't throw or he wasn't a good quarterback. The fact of the matter is you can't turn the ball over at that rate and still be an NFL.
I always say it like this. When you try to do too damn much, that's when a lot of the mistakes come on. That just goes with life in general.
And Desmond Ritter has said that multiple times in interviews. I'm out here trying to do too much because Arthur Smith put too much on him. Period. It's just what it was.
I mean, he didn't put too much on him, but you just can't handle the ball. Like I'm gonna just be real. This is probably one of the most blandest passing attacks that it is. He didn't put too much on him. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you why. Because Arthur Smith has never had a passing attack that he threw the ball. Even going back to Ryan Tannehill, he never passed the ball more than 31 attempts a game. So he's never had that. His offense has never relied solely on quarterbacks. So he did not put too much on Desmond Ritter. Desmond Ritter was hearing the rumblings for the fans and the media. That's what you mean by doing too much. When you're doing too much, it's like people typically think, oh, he's doing too damn much. No, he's trying to make a play. Sometimes your job is to just take the damn ball. This is why you got guys like Brock Purdy who doing well, is because all he asking him to throw the damn ball to the guy. All right, that's all. We didn't ask you to be a superhero. We're not asking you to rush for 150 yards a game. Throw the ball to Debo. Hand the ball to Christian McCaffrey. And what Desmond Ritter was doing, he couldn't handle the ball. He was making mistakes early in the game, doing too much, like the pick six with the guy at Tampa. Like he's just doing too much. So that's what he mean by doing too much. Desmond Ritter did not throw the ball. If you look at his stats here, his attempts this year, it was around 25 to 27. That's pretty low for any quarterback, a starting quarterback.
That is really low, but that doesn't make it the case for him any better. Like I said, I believe Desmond Ritter can be a good quarterback, but that doesn't make it the case for him any better because if your attempts is low and you're turning the ball over at a high clip, then there's a disconnect between you and the play call.
I can kill that. That's not true at all. Why? Because you look at, do you know what the pass ratio for Lamar Jackson is?
About the same as Desmond Ritter.
No, it's actually the worst in the NFL.
Pass ratio?
Dead last. Yes, the pass ratio is dead last.
Well, they pass the ball like 47% or something.
Yeah,
like that.
they pass the ball 50% of the time.
Okay, so but what was Lamar Jackson's turnover ratio though?
Say it again.
What was Lamar Jackson's turnover ratio?
He didn't turn the ball over. That's what we're saying.
That's my point, Mike. That's what I'm saying.
You saying he put too much on him. This the whole thing. The whole thing is what. Hold on. The reason why I'm saying this is because we just said you said he put too much on Desmond Ritter. He didn't put too much on him. His problem is he turned the ball over and Lamar didn't. You see what I'm saying? Lamar didn't turn the ball over. Dez did. Lamar threw for 842 more yards than him. But they didn't give him too much. They gave him just enough so he wouldn't turn the ball over. And relied on his defense and his running game. You see where we're going?
Yeah, but I feel like that you're blending both of my points. That's two different points that I'm talking about. Like I get what you're saying, but Desmond Ritter had a low attempts.
No, he had he was 2% more than that, barely 2%. It was like 1%. It was 58. He had 50.8 Lamar, and then the Falcons had 52.2. So it was almost exact same playing. Not much different.
Okay, well, I'm gonna move off because I feel like we're not getting to the point. I think we're mixing points. But going back to the point where I said that he put too much on him, like Mike, I've commented before, and I've sat there when you broke down film, and I told you, like, look, like I think it's J. You follow JT Sullivan, right?
QB school.
QB school, right?
Yeah.
Okay. There's a video with him breaking down the Desmond Ritter and Arthur Smith problem, and he even said in there that these passing concepts are trash. But then on top of that, Desmond Ritter is making like really standard mistakes. But at the same time, he like, I don't understand what Arthur Smith is running. He said, I don't understand why when you got like 3 different receivers in the same area and the depth is not even far enough for them to be. Of course, he's going to throw into double coverage or triple coverage. If you got all of your receivers on one side of the field by the end of their stem of their routes, that's going to cause high turnover. So that goes back to what I'm saying. He put too much on him. JT even said that it was Kurt Warner. Kurt Warner said he actually is putting too much on Desmond Ritter and giving Desmond Ritter way too much stuff that they don't even ask a lot of the elite quarterbacks to do.
Well, that's not true. The passing concepts part is true, but him putting pressure on the quarterback, that's what a quarterback is supposed to do, is have pressure, and that's why you draft certain quarterbacks. Yeah, because they can handle it. But the point being is, like Desmond Ritter's issue wasn't throwing the ball. He didn't throw a high volume of interceptions. He turned the ball over. He fumbled the ball a lot. He mishandled the ball a lot. Because if you look at Justin Fields, you look at a number of other quarterbacks. A number of the quarterbacks threw more interceptions than Desmond Ritter.
Well, I'm gonna say this just to say this to kind of end the Desmond Ritter talk, because, like I said, I still believe he can be a good quarterback if you groom him the proper way. I do think he needs to sit. I do think he's not too bad to be backup. Let him sit. If they decide to go get Russell Wilson and let him be QB2 and not draft a quarterback, I'm good with that. But if they feel in their heart of hearts that they can really get the best out of Desmond Ritter, then by all means go for it. I don't give a damn who the quarterback is. I just want a championship. That's always been my stance. But I will say this about Desmond Ritter, to kind of answer another question that was asked earlier, whether or not if we should get rid of Desmond Ritter. I think we should get rid of Desmond Ritter, but here's the reason why I say that. I think the boy's confidence is shot here in Atlanta. On top of what he got to deal with the fans and the media, I think he needs a fresh start that soon. And that's just my opinion.
And yeah. And it's kind of interesting that you said that. I think one of y'all said something about what did Marcus Mariota teach him. Remember, Marcus Mariota was the mentor to Jalen Hurts this year. You see how much that regrets. But you kind of went right in. Why you had to do that? Why you had to do that one? He was mentored.
Yeah, you really don't want me to say what he taught.
But yeah, you kind of added to what the topic was. Did the media this Atlanta media destroys guys that are not popular?
Man, I don't agree with a lot that Mike say. I don't agree with I agree with some things, but
motherfucker, stop lying to yourself. You agree? You just like arguing with me. Shut up. Shut up. You know damn. He be here every day. He be here every live show just to say that. He just want to argue. That's all it is.
Mike, I ain't got no time to be sitting up here arguing with you, man.
This man, he's been on here 30 minutes just so he can come on and argue with me. That's all.
No.
And then tell everybody, see, I don't agree with everything. Then why the hell you here?
Let me finish. I was actually about to agree with your ass. God damn.
This motherfucker just said he don't agree with me and then turn around and say I agree with you. Man, get out of here, Drake. Get out of here.
But hold on, so let me get this last point up to answer your question about the media destroying common sense. No, our fan base has always been stupid. So no, the media didn't destroy it. So that's what I agree with Mike on. No, it was just our fan base. I've seen some idiotic shit before, and I usually don't go back and forth with the dumb stuff. But
This nigga lying. Get your lying ass up out. Yeah, he a damn lie. He be over here arguing about the same stuff. Oh my God, Drake.
Look.
Oh my God, Drake.
To that point, if you're saying that I do go back and forth with the dumb shit, then that I be on your
that
line.
man don't. He just be on here arguing with me just because he like to. That's all.
Nah, you said a lot. You been saying a lot of crazy shit, Mike.
Well, check this out. We over the 2 hour mark, but the reason why I put this up here is because of this. This fan base is lazy, and they try to put fandom ahead of facts. Point blank, period. And a lot of these people use the media as some kind of litmus paper to say, "Oh well, I heard it off of such and such." No. But look, man, Dre, 330, man, I want to thank you guys for coming on or whatnot, man. Jumping on the show with us and everything, and shedding some light. Even though I know, I know y'all be going back and forth with Mike, but look,
they just like it. They just like to argue with me. They agree with damn near 80% everything I say. They just like to argue. That's all it is. We all know it. We all know it.
But look, man, like I said, thank you guys for tuning in, man. We're gonna give y'all your evening back. Hey, it was a good show, but look, make sure y'all check out Coach tomorrow morning on the Bird Feeder, and definitely make sure you guys tune in to the Regulators on Sunday.
We not talking about no damn Justin Fields no more.
No. I didn't ran out of moonshine.
Look. The thing is, and I'm glad the brothers are in here. Appreciate y'all coming on. This is let me say this. And I said it earlier. The media knows how emotionally tied Falcon fans, well, just Atlanta fans in general, are to symbolism. So
just say they know just say they know they're emotionally tied to a nigga that run fast.
Basically. So yeah. What is it? The run nigga run syndrome?
Run nigga run. Okay, run nigga run.
Right.
But that's what gravitates to the Falcon fans
more
than anything.
Yep.
So that's why they throw those names: Justin Fields, Deshaun Watson, Lamar Jackson. Hell, remember they threw Trey Lance down here too. Because as long as they can evoke that emotion of
Cam Newton,
antagonize these niggas that want Michael Vick, that bring back the Michael Vick experience. Because we know if we feed into that, we get money, we get paid for that. So Justin Fields to Atlanta, and I'm gonna keep saying this to everybody, is not about. They don't give a damn if Justin Fields is good or not. Nope. It's all about the money at the end of the day. They can't make money off of Justin Fields in Chicago. That's why they push him to Atlanta so much.
And I've said this, and I'm gonna close it on this. Y'all are never gonna get the Michael Vick experience back, but you don't need it, because if you want something different, you gotta do something different. Holding on to the Michael Vick experience is not gonna get you a Super Bowl. I hate to tell you that. Because if it did, Mike Vick would have brought us a Super Bowl. That's just the way it is. If y'all want something different, the Falcons got to do something different. With that being said, though, I'm glad y'all tuned in. Make sure y'all go on YouTube, check me out at The Therapist ATL78 and on X. But look, man, we're here to seek the truth and make a difference. Thank the brothers for getting on the panel this evening. Hey, man.
The hell with Dre. It's still the hell with you.
Oh, my gosh.
Hey, you too, Chuck. The hell with you, too.
I know I'm going to call on your ass, Mike, but I'm going to stay on your ass.
Look, as long as you admitting it, that shit, I can deal with that.
No, okay. All right.
Well, look, man. Well, look, yo, we look. This is the ATL Sports end game. Asking you guys, what's the end game? Look, man, we out. Cause I'm tired. About to go get me some sleep.
I'm hungry as hell, man.
Y'all be easy, man.
Remember, we all would swallow.
Man, look, we not doing that. We not gonna do that.
Have you ever been swallowed up?
Pause on that one.
Swallowed.